This is not a drill.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin now. What up? Shall we begin? Let's begin now. Let's begin now.
This is not a drill.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Infantry Outdoors live stream is brought to you in part by Silver Connections Group, a digital marketing agency providing website development, Google boosting, social media management, and so much more. Visit them online at silverconnectionsmobile.com or call today. Also by water purification products, pure water at your fingertips, providing the complete package, including sales, installation, and service, fully licensed and insured. Visit them at waterpurificationproducts.com or give them a call today. Pure water is at your fingertips. And Mayhem Studios for all your multimedia needs. They'll give your videos a professional look. Contact them at mayhemstudios@yahoo.com. And also, don't forget, use promo code INFANTRY to unlock more savings.
My name is DJ Infantry, and I am legally blind. My passion for the outdoors has taken me to some amazing places, and I have done some incredible things, all with one mission in mind, to inspire you to get outdoors.
Pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh. I am restricted mixed up on the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Welcome to Infantry Outdoors. Hey everybody, I don't know what's going on here, but like half my camera features don't work. Hey everybody, welcome to Infantry Outdoors Live. Yours truly, your favorite disabled DJ. I'm the Infantry, welcoming you to Friday Night Live here on YouTube. And I hope you guys, wherever you are around the world, are having an amazing week. And I hope that your weekend is even better. So, welcome to the program, everybody. Tonight we got a great lineup for you. A lot of great topics to talk about with everything that's going on in the world. And we do, as always, encourage you guys to share out the video as well as give it a thumbs up because it helps the algorithm to share us out. The more thumbs up we get, the more YouTube wants to let people know what I'm doing. So if you're so kindly as hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not subscribed by the end of the broadcast or whenever you click off, I hope you consider subscribing. So again, I'm Infantry. Hope you guys have had a good one. Big shout outs to everybody that watched this week's video. If you haven't watched the video, go over and check it out. It was actually a pretty cool one that I did a comparison test with 1.177 caliber pellets and different types of targets. One of them being Spam, believe it or not, canned meat. But yeah, it was a fun test, none to say the least. If you haven't checked it out, go over and check it out for yourself. You'll be very, very impressed. It was a lot of fun. And if you guys got any comments, questions, concerns, or anything that you think we can do here on Infantry Outdoors, you can always write to us at infantryoutdoors.com. And we'll be happy to look into it. Of course, if you have a topic for Friday nights that you'd like to see us do, let me know about that as well. And we'll get that going. We're always looking for stuff to talk about, always looking for stuff to videotape, to segments and things like that. As well as you guys, if you have any segments that you'd like to contribute to this Friday night show, reach out to me and let me know as well. We're always looking for other creators to come on board and make this a fun and interesting show. So let's see. Tonight's question, as I put up there, is what are you currently doing? As we all know, let's do a little backstory first. As we all know, the current world situation is kind of crazy. Coyote, what's up, brother? The Coyote, the question is up there in the chat, but don't answer yet because we ain't got to that part yet. But it's good to see you, my friend. How was your week? Hope you're doing good. Hope the missus is good. Hope Dingo is doing good. But yeah, so the current world situation that we're having tonight, or tonight, yeah, it was only tonight, right? The current world situation that we're in right now, I figured it'd be a good idea to come up here and give people ideas on how to find things. And when I say things, I mean things that are, gas, food, things that you need right now. All right. That seem to be hard to find. And we're going to discuss different ways and allow you guys in the chat to let people know how you're doing it because maybe it will help them where they are, where they're living, how they need to do it. You know what I'm saying? One of the biggest things going right now, obviously, is fuel prices. Believe me, I'm suffering as much as you guys. It was like 95. I stopped at $95 at the pump the other day and was like, So I understand is all of this as much as you guys. All right. I'm not a rich YouTuber. I don't live high in the hog. None of that. We barely get by from week to week in my household. So with that said, the preps and things that I don't want to call them preps, but the things that we're going to talk about tonight are going to be things you can apply and use right now. Oh, excuse me. And they're also going to be tips and pointers to go find things at your store right now. Or maybe not find at your store right now. Not doing good. Well, my brother, you can always call me off the air and we will discuss, but
Folks out there, prayers for Coyote. Keep our brother in our prayers. I don't want to get personal in the live stream. You know that, Kyle. But if you need to call me, you know you got the number anytime. So, oh, excuse me. Tonight I want to talk about, like I said, preps, being prepared. I'm an Eagle Scout, Boy Scout. Always be prepared. Now, nobody can really be fully prepared other than actual, serious, 100%, preppers. And there's nothing wrong with that. But for the average Joe like me and you, the pandemic that we had burned through some of my stuff. And while I was able to put some of it back, I haven't fully recovered. Because life gets in the way, vehicles break down, jobs get changed, a lot of things happen, okay? Life happens. Well, here's now, I'm at the point where I'm able to start putting supplies back. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. And we're going to talk about what I have found, what I have learned, what other YouTubers have reached out to me and said, hey, Infantry, make sure you mention this because I want you guys to know. Joe Morgan, what's up, bud? Slipping in for a thumb to share you out and wish you guys a great stream. Been a super long day, and I will catch the replay. Thank you, brother. Well, here, let me hit you with the question real quick. All right, tonight's question is: what are you currently doing to prepare with the prices going up and the supplies going down? So answer that for me real quick, Mr. Morgan, and then our feet are the same, and you can have a great night. I love you. Appreciate you as always, brother. But yeah, if you can answer that question for me, that would be awesome, just to keep things going and flowing. Joe Morgan, everybody, man, big supporter. Love the guy. But yeah, Kyle, that's the question for you too. What are you currently doing in this situation as gas prices, food prices, rent, everything is going up, but the supply things that you need is limited or non-existent. So what we want to do tonight is try to educate and help people on the replay, guys. All right. All these broadcasts, I want to try to keep in mind on the replay because if someone goes back and watches them, I want them to be able to learn from us. So here's some things that I found. Okay. And we kind of touched on it last week, but things are getting worse week by week by week, as we all know. One of the things that I'm noticing in all of this is it's not so much panic buying. Everybody's not freaking out, which is good because that means there's stuff still. I trust the Lord. I do too, brother. I do too. But if you can answer that question for me, Kyle, would be great. I know you trust the Lord, but break it down for us, brother. Educate us YouTube style. What is the Rights Trapping doing to get through this? Have you found any tricks? Have you found now you don't have to answer this yet, Kyle, because once I start telling you some of this, maybe it'll help you give your answer. All right. So for example, one of the things I touched on last week, right, was let's say you and fam are used to eating Kraft macaroni and cheese. Okay. And let's just say Kraft macaroni and cheese is now sitting at like $3 a box. I'm just ballparking. Nobody take me serious on the numbers. Okay. This is for conversation and educational purposes only. Kraft mac and cheese, $3 a box. Now here is store brand at $1 a box. Now, yeah, the store brand may not be Kraft, but it's mac and cheese, right? So, let me go over here. I'm not doing anything. I'm not worried about it. All right, and that's an answer in itself. So that's a prepared man. But more or less, Kyle, what I was trying to get out of you was educational knowledge for the other people. But as we go along, you always know if you have any pointers you can give to the people, please drop them in the comments. So yeah, you don't have to buy top shelf to buy your storage of stuff, because this is stuff that you're not going to eat right now. This is stuff that you're going to eat in 3-4 months when you can't get nothing, or 6 months or a year, or depending on however long you want to rotate your pantry out. But again, the way the times are right now, the $2 difference between store bought and name brand is, I'm gonna take store brand any day, and I'm a guy that uses store brand stuff. If you guys live where Publix got a bunch of good Publix brand stuff, and it's really flavorful. If y'all ever been into Publix deli, oh my god, bro! Like, the Publix deli got to be one of the best places that you can get like anything. Publix subs were always my favorite. Man, the deli, like, just the food, the wedges and the chicken. Yeah, man, Publix got it going on. Publix got it going on. If you got a Publix in your area, check it out. Let me check the chat over here. Not doing anything. So yeah, guys, remember, share us out. The algorithm is not a big fan of the topics I bring up here, and it always does us a solid, and the algorithm, if you give us a thumbs up, and of course share out the live stream, let people know what's going on. And if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, drop them in the chat, or of course write to me at infantryoutdoors.com. So don't buy store brand, okay? And make sure that you take into consideration the number of people that you are providing for, meaning, is it you? Is it you and your significant other? Is it you, your significant other, and a child or an animal? Because you have to take care of your animal. So your animal has to be taken into consideration that if the store, right now there's a shortage on cat food. From what I understand from the information I've been receiving, is there's a shortage on cat food. So your furry friend may not have something to eat when this gets even worse than it is now. So dog food. I have a dog, man. I got to take care of her. She's got to have dog cookies. She's got to have her canned dog food, her dry dog food. She's spoiled rotten. This one over here. But I got to have for her. And I got to have for my 2 kids. I got to have for my wife. And I was just telling my wife, I'm like, we're kind of burned through some stuff. And this month we need to start putting it back before things really get rough. And my whole thing for the last month or so has been transmissions on my vehicle. As I get one vehicle fixed and back on the road, and I have the other vehicle sitting in the front yard getting a new transmission, well, not even a used transmission put into it, so it's drivable again. And then I can take the idea was to take the one out, put the one in, take that one, and have it rebuilt and put away. Because both my trucks run on the same transmission. So my thoughts are, take the one extra transmission that they were only going to give me a $50 core charge for. Keep the tranny, take the tranny and have it rebuilt. And then either one of the trucks have an issue, then I have a brand new transmissions essentially, right? Well, before I moved up here, I bought a rebuilt transmission for my Suburban, had it put in. Well, the Suburban's been back on the road, fam, for like a week and a half now, 2 weeks. The damn transmission's going bad. Doing crazy stuff. So what I'm thinking is it's the shift solenoids, and I'm gonna have to change those out myself. But I can't work on it because the other truck, the Avalanche, which is currently waiting to get a new tranny put in it, is in the spot I need to do the work. So it's like, I can't win with these cars. All I want to do is have 2 cars that are safe, sound, and running so my wife and kids are good. If I need to work on one, I at least need to have one running 100%, and it's just not working that way, guys. But yeah, that's another thing that you need to consider too. Car parts are very hard to get. Things for your vehicles, your boats, your ORVs, your UTVs, your MTVs and OPPs and all that. You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. But yeah, parts for that are hard to get right now. Trying to give you things off my list here. Parts for pretty much anything is harder to get right now. So if you can find parts, like, if you go buy spark plugs, maybe buy 2 sets of spark plugs. Let's see. Coyote's like my hanging out, my only friend tonight. It looks like, according to my counter here, it only says I got one friend. Clayton, the fishing nut. Wait, yeah, did I say nut? Yeah, nut. Clayton, the fishing nut. Howdy, Clayton. How you doing? Good to see you. Clayton, our question to you tonight in the live stream is, with the current situation going on right now of the prices going up and the supplies going down or non-existent, what are you currently doing to be, you and your family, to be prepared? Do you have any tips? Do you have any tricks? So again, guys, I've talked about the food, briefly on the food, by not buying name brand, by buying the store brand to save a little bit. Also, buying in bulk does help save money. Buy it in bulk and package it down yourself. That's a trick that we do here in my house weekly. We'll go to like Sam's Club or a big box store like that, and we'll buy a big piece of pork tenderloin for like $11. I'll make 3 dinners out of it, put it in Ziploc bags, put it in the freezer, and for $11, I just got 3-4 dinners, depending on the size of the cut of meat. Same thing with chicken legs. I'll get a giant pack of chicken legs, and we'll break it down to, I eat 2, my wife eats 2, my boys eat 1. So that's 2, 4, 6 in a bag. Count them in the store. 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, you get 4 or 5 dinners for $3 or $4. And you can easily stock up really quick that way. If you're a person that wants to do long-term I can't talk English. It's too hard for me. Let me see how close I can bring this before we get in the way. Oop, right there. All right. Me and my wife are starting up a garden, and I've been keeping more fish. Okay, perfect. Thank you for that answer. That's a great answer. I think I just got kicked out. Can anyone see me? I can see you, Coyote. You didn't get kicked out. You've been here the whole time. So, okay, so with the food situation now, the other thing I want you guys to consider too is going to the off stores for food. For example, if you're a shopper of store A, I don't want to give names because then it advertises them. If you're a shopper of store A and you shop there all the time, big box store, maybe shop at store C. Not even store B, but store C. You know what I'm saying? Like the smaller one you don't normally think to go to. Go there because they probably have the stuff the other stores don't. Just because the big box stores are out doesn't mean everybody's out. Go start looking in other places for things. Also, if you want to save money while shopping for supplies in the big box stores, a good way of doing it is check in multiple departments. Okay? For example, what's in the hunting department, you may find some in the craft department. You may find some in the home good, like the home tools and that area. There's a lot of the same products that you'll find in each department in other departments. And depending on what department they're in will determine the amount you're going to pay. Like a drink cup. One of them drink cups in camping costs more than the same drink cup. Not the drink cups, but you know, the insulated bottles. If you buy one from the camping department, it's like $4 or $5 more than the same one in the damn grocery department. It's amazing, but it works. If you go buy like jute twine, you know, if you're going to whip the end of a rope or you want some jute twine, you go in the camping section and it's expensive. You go over in the craft section, you get a ton of it for cheap. So these are another point for your things that are going on right now. 4 of my comments was deleted. Not by me, bro. Not my nose is still bleeding and blood pressure was on. Dude, you need to I hope you're all right, bro. You need to bring your blood pressure down. Yeah, get to a doctor. I'm with Clayton. You need to get to a doctor, dude. That's serious shit. So, not to divert from Kyle, I love you to death, bro. So again, like I said, getting things in different sections of your big box stores will help to save you money. And another thing is, like I said, if you go to like Dollar Tree, Dollar General, dollar stores, you can get a ton. Five Below's another one I've started to notice I'm falling in love with. You can get a ton of stuff, for a little bit of money. And again, you'd be surprised what a lot of these stores carry. Tractor Supply. I want a Tractor Supply. That place blows my mind every time I go in there. All the new stuff I'm finding in that place. So just keep an open mind. Don't be closed minded when it comes to food and supplies on what stores to go to. Don't limit yourself to one avenue or outlet. Look online. Shop Google. Shop Amazon. And see what you can find, because a lot of times I can find things, one, online that I can't find in the store, and vice versa. And then two, which one is cheaper? And then three, how bad do I need it right now? Because I need it right now, I got to go to the store and get it. If I can wait, and then because it's a lot cheaper, I'm going to go the route of the internet. So, got an appointment with the DR in 2 months. Got to love the VA. Dude, you need to go to a freaking walk-in clinic or emergency room and be like, look, something ain't right. You can't sit there and tell me you have to wait 2 months. You can kiss my Ross, boy. I tell you what, you need to go to the ER or one of them quick emergency clinic walk-in places that they have. And you can't tell me I don't have those, because it's bullshit. Everybody has it. Here's a crazy thing I want to put to you guys. Something crazy, okay? I brought this to past state senators. I've brought this to past mayors, current mayors, a lot of politicians, okay? We as taxpayers pay taxes, right? And we pay taxes for certain services and goods. One of those, or three of those services being fire, police, and ambulance, medical services, right? That's what our taxes pay for. Part of our taxes. So that if you dial 911 and somebody comes to help you, that's your tax dollars at work, right? Irregardless who comes, whether it's fire, whether it's police, or whether it's ambulance, right? So the policeman has to come to your house, right? A bunch of police have to come to your house. And they have to shoot, I don't know, let's say 1,000 rounds off at a target, or a person that's trying to hurt you, do harm to you, or whatever. It's paid for by your taxes. You don't receive a bill in the mail. You don't see an invoice for the amount of rounds and cost per round, none of that. Your house catches on fire. You call 911, the fire department comes out. They put out the fire. Could be 20,000 gallons of water, right? Yeah, that's another thing. Get some meds. I would just go at you. If your nose is freaking bleeding, dude, I go to the damn ER. If you call the fire department, they put out your fire. 20, 30,000 gallons, put out the fire. All the pumps and everything running on the truck. They don't send you a bill or an invoice, right? So, because my taxes pay for it. That's what the tax pay for emergency response. Now, let's move over to our friends in the ambulance. Okay? Now, I'm not talking about a private ambulance service. I'm talking about when you dial 911 and they send the city people. This is what I'm talking about. Your city EMTs. Okay? You call them. They come. Now, my taxes pay for your ass. You come. Now, I'm going to give you two scenarios. Scenario number one, they get there. And there's nothing they can do for you but give you a ride to the hospital or leave and you take care of the situation yourself. Okay? Now, either way, you're going to sign that they showed up. They're going to have you sign a little tablet. Okay? That's scenario number one. You guys can't help me. I just bandaged myself up. And you're just going to offer me a ride to the hospital, so I'll just drive myself, or my wife will drive me to the hospital. Okay, that's scenario number one. So we leave, they leave, you sign the paper. Okay, remember scenario number one. Scenario number two, I actually get in the ambulance and they take me to the hospital because they can't help me. And that, They, believe it or not, they can't do shit for you, but take you to the hospital. And that's another thing I want you to think about. They can do shit for you, but manage you and get you to the hospital. So you get to the hospital. The people that actually take care of you, right? 3 weeks later, you're getting a bill in the mail. And this applies for scenario number 1 and scenario number 2. You're getting a bill in the mail. Mind you, my taxes pay for this shit. So if my taxes pay for this shit, why am I getting a bill in the mail? And I'm not talking about a little bill. All right, here we go. We're going to break down scenario number 1 because you signed the tablet. It's $159 for the ambulance to come, do jack shit, and leave. Pardon my language. But it aggravates me. And again, I've asked this to, people in the White House. I've asked people in the state Senate. I've asked people, the mayor of different cities, this same city commissioners, the same question. They can't answer it. All right. $150, $59 for them to come and do absolutely nothing but leave or offer you a ride to the hospital. Now, if you take the ride to the hospital, it's $450 to take the ride plus X amount per mile. And that determines based upon the time of year, all that other crap that prices fluctuate for. So by the time you get to the hospital, your hospital ride costs you somewhere around $700. All right. That's on top of if they gave you a medicine, if they gave you an aspirin, that's like, $100 per leave or aspirin or Advil or whatever you want to call it. That's $100 a piece. So there goes $200 just because you took 2 aspirin. So the point of this, boys and girls, is why is the ambulance getting paid twice? My taxes pay for that. My taxes pay for that service. The service is provided by the emergency medical technician, paramedics, and their staff. Just like when I call for a cop, I don't get a bill for the amount of bullets used. Just like when I call the fire department, I don't get a bill for the amount of water used. All right. So keep this in mind that this is going on. And the answer that I've gotten from every state official I could possibly ask this question to was, that's a good question. I've never thought of that. And I bet none of you have either. What's going on there? Your account is denied for unusual notification. But I will tell you, they will send you anything to try to scam you these days, boys and girls. So, yeah, that's my rant about the whole ambulance. What do you guys think? Because I bet you not one of you either knew that, thought of that, or anything else. You're not supposed to be billed for emergency medical services. Just like if you go to the hospital, they have to take care of you. They cannot deny you medical treatment. It's illegal at least in my state, and I'm pretty sure in the country. I don't think they can deny you crap. I'm pretty sure of that. Let me go over here, and I've been missing Outdoors with Big Matt. What's up? Everybody that came in, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, share us out. That way folks can come in and enjoy the fun. Hold on, let me go back up here. Last time I did not go to the VA approval to go to a walk-in clinic. I had to pay $4,000 out of my pocket. That's crazy. Tony Smith, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Happy Friday to you. Mayhem Studios is here. When did he creep in? Oh, I'm here. Hey, what's up, Mayhem? Good to see you, brother. I got something I gotta send to you, bro. If you have the time, something small to work on. Boom. Dude, Tony, big man. Howdy, outdoors, big man. Okay, so yeah, so what do you guys think about that whole scenario? But again, now let's get back on track. Sorry about that. That was like a whole rant that did have jack crap to do about what we're talking about tonight. Going back on topic, we've covered cars, we've covered the dog, we've covered food, shopping at different box stores, shopping in different departments of different box stores. And also, like I said, look in your hardware store for some stuff. Next time you go to a hardware store, next time you go to an auto parts store, you'd be surprised what you find in some of these places. But those are some of the secrets that I've given out tonight for you guys is, shop smart. Don't buy name brand if you don't have to. As far as the gas, this is one that we're really gonna touch a nerve on. The gas situation. And Mayhem, I would like you particularly to comment on this as someone who drives for a living and how the gas situation is affecting you. Also, I would like to know the reports that I have here say that diesel oil, the oil, like we put in motor oil in our gas cars, the oil that you use in a diesel engine is becoming harder to get a hold of, and what is getting able to be gotten is going up. I would like to hear this. Like I said, Mayhem, if you could comment, because I know you're a diesel driver. Also, regular oil is going to start being a pain in the balls here very shortly too. So your oil changes might become a problem. I'm starting to see it on my big box store that the oil sections are starting to show, close out and empty out. So maybe when you do see it, grab your next oil change, grab the shit you need now, because again, we've already been through, what happened when the toilet paper ran out, right? Look how long it took to get that back. And look how long it's taken to get goods and services back. Think about it. We're still not where we need to be at 100%. So, all right, Outdoors with Big Matt. My question to you. My question's at the top of the chat, guys. This is going to go out to Big Matt, Tony, who else came in, and Mayhem. Because everybody else has been asked. Clayton, I asked you already. Yeah, so Big Matt, Mayhem, and Tony. My question for you guys is, with the situation in the world going on as it is today, right? Prices are going up, supplies are going down or next to none, and the prices of them are going up for everything that's not even there. What are you and your family doing to stay even or get ahead of everything that's going on right now, whether it be with gas, food, whatever? What are you doing? Comment below. Comment in the chat. Smoking Joe's, my brother. We have had a hard time keeping fit. 40 Rotella at O'Reilly. We have plenty of O'Reilly 1540 though. All right, Smoking Joe, how you been, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. But that's good to know. So we have a hard time keeping 1540 Rotella at O'Reilly. We have plenty of O'Reilly 1540 though. So Joe, I'm guessing you work for O'Reilly. And here's the other thing I noticed. Like I said, I'm having issues with these transmissions, the damn 4L60E. When I went to buy the tranny oil at the auto parts store, he didn't have the low grade, and I wasn't paying for the high shit. I ended up buying like the mid grade that I didn't really want, and it was a high mid grade, and it was expensive. But there was no other option because, well, there aren't, boys or girls, very many options these days. So, yeah, man, I'm doing good, brother. Doing good. And Joe, we're here every Friday, bro. 10 o'clock, like clockwork, my time, Eastern. So I'd love to have you. You know what? I'd love to have you come up one night and talk some barbecue. With spring in the air and summertime, we should let me know if you want to come up on a Friday. We could schedule it in and we could talk barbecue. And if you want, you could cook live on the live stream, and I could just sit here and drool and go, "Oh God, I wish I could have some." I'm telling you, one of these days, Joe, I'm coming for a visit, bro. I'm coming for a visit. Okay, Tony says, Infantry, one thing that we've done is we will plan our trips to town better instead of every couple. Instead of every couple time a week. That is a very good point. I was going to bring this up to you guys. I'm very glad you brought that up, Tony. Thank you. I'm going to put it. Yeah, that's a great answer. So, something I've been telling my wife, because I'm assuming you got to drive into town. It's like 20 minutes for us to drive into town. Well, the days of going every couple of days need to transform into going once a week. And another tip that I can give you that I learned from my mother is the best way to save gas. And this is coming from the gas shortage in the 80s. If any of y'all are old like me and remember that. Drive in circles. Okay. And what I mean by that is drive out to your farthest point first and come back around. So let's say you're home and you got Publix, and then you got Burger King, and then you got to pick the kids up from school, and then you got to go to the mailbox, and then you got to go to Walmart, and then you go home. Okay, you drive in a circle. That's the best way you can do it. It'll save you gas every single time. Sounds funny, but it really does work. It really does. But yeah, that's a good tip right there. Anybody else got any fuel saving, any other tips you want to share with everybody? We've covered talking, going to the dollar stores for things, shopping at places you wouldn't normally think to shop. But I want to hear from you guys. What are you guys' thoughts? What do you have to share? I buy things in bulk. See, we talked about that earlier too. To try and save money. My Duramax diesel has been parked ever since the fuel price increased. See, that's Smoking Joe telling us right there. Efficiency is key. Yes, efficiency is key. Also, being smarter than the average bear is key, because I don't have a car. I refuse to own a car because I just don't see no point in it. And I've got a Suburban and an Avalanche, both of it the same Vortec 5.3, the same 30-gallon gas tank. So neither one of them are cheap. But instead of, like I said, running to town, like many of you know, part of the reason us country folk run to town so many times a week is not just because we need things. It's also because we want to get the hell out of here a couple times a week, and that's what there is to do, is to go shopping. Which there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem being is you're making multiple trips and spending multiple gas going there, out, back, there, back, there, back, there, back, there, back. When instead, if you allow your list to pile up to the end of the week, now you're making one trip, but you're getting more stuff. And that's the way we've been trying to do it. I'm not the best at it because, again, I stopped at Walmart. We went and saw, that new Sonic the Hedgehog movie. That's a great movie, man. Y'all gotta go check that out. If you're an old school Sega fan and you like Sonic the Hedgehog, part 2 is a good one. But yeah, on the way home, I had to stop at Walmart and get stuff for the kids. All right, it's about that time for me to say, guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you are subscribed, check and make sure you're still subscribed. Hit the bell. Remember that we live stream every Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern time. Each week we cover a different topic. And again, I'm always looking for fellow creators to come up with different segments to do on Friday nights. So if you want to do a segment here and you want to, do your thing on a Friday night with us, write to me and let me know. Also, if you have any comments or concerns, boys and girls, write to us at infantryoutdoors.com. And I will personally get back to you ASAP. So, yeah, let me know, guys, if you want to get involved. You want to do like a tech tip of the week. You want to do a tackle talk. You want to do a barbecue of the week, a recipe of the week, Joe. I'm looking for creators to do a 5, maybe 10-minute segment to put in here in the Friday night show and to help spice it up and just for everybody to work together and collaborate. And the nice part of what we do is we don't have to always be together. to be able to do this. We can connect live. We can do pre-recorded segments. You know, the sky is the limit, guys. And I'm always looking for people. So the new merch is out too, by the way. The new Karen shirts. It says, sorry, I don't speak Karen. If you guys like that kind of thing, it's linked down below in the description. Click it. It'll take you right to Amazon, and you'll be able to get it. Or you can go to Amazon, type in Infantry Outdoors, and just look for our shirts. We've got our logo t-shirt, but they're all in the description. They're all in all of our videos. They're also at our website, infantryoutdoors.com. This one right here is one I'm working on. It's a deer, and it says buck off. But I got to have it redone because my blind self missed some of the spots and dots when I was editing. So I got to send it over to Mayhem Studios and have them touch it up. So, but yeah, matter of fact, let me do this. Let's run a t-shirt ad so y'all can see it. Hold on here. All right. There you go. Get you some merch, man. Help support the program. And they're pretty cool shirts, man. They are pretty cool shirts. I gotta say that. I did pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. So yeah. Any other tips for the viewers, my fellow creators, on what things you can do or what are you currently doing to help find the things that you can't find, to help find the lower prices? What are you doing to help combat the craziness of the fuel prices? I'm curious because I'm still waiting to hear Mayhem's here on what he's doing as far as his situation as a diesel driver. Mayhem, could you please, are you there? Breaker 19, breaker 19, looking for Mayhem. Come back over. Yeah. So I'm curious to know. You like this shirt? I'll let you know when it's done. I actually have to pull it. You could get it right now if you don't mind that it has a couple spots on it, which I mind because I'm the creator. But you could get it now. It's linked down below. I need to pull it because I'm not happy with it. I need to get it over to Mayhem and have him fix what my eyeballs couldn't see. But again, too, guys, we have the Sorry I Don't Speak Karen shirt. That's up there. You have it in 3 different colors font. You have blue, white, and black. You can choose your shirt colors. But yeah. And when I get more designs up, I will let you guys know. So that's a new one. Sorry I Don't Speak Karen. It's a perfect answer when you go out in public because people don't even, they see the shirt and they don't even just they don't even want to talk to you. So here's another tip for you guys though. Buy one, get one. BOGOs. Be cautious on BOGOs. All right. Yes, it says buy one, get one free, but do the math and see if the amount of money you're paying divided by 2 is equal to, greater than, or less than what you would normally pay for one on a normal any given Sunday. Because a lot of times what they do is, oh yeah, you get 2 for $5, but normally you could get 3 for almost $5, just over $5 on a regular day. So be careful with the buy one, get one stuff. Danny Yama, what up, brother? It's good to see you, man. Good to see you, my brother. Danny, you ain't gonna believe the luck I'm having, bro. Right? So The Avalanche is currently sitting on ramps, waiting on my nephew to come finish putting in the transmission that I bought because that one was bad, right? Well, remember before I left, I had a rebuilt transmission put in my Suburban. Well, starting yesterday, the day before, now my transmission in the Suburban is doing similar things to what the one in the Avalanche is doing. So I can't freaking win, bro. I can't. And I was gonna come out on top, like I was saying earlier in the program. I'm keeping the one. They only want to give me $50 core charge for the old transmission, so I'm going to keep the old transmission. And the thought was, the Suburban's running good. Put the tranny in this Avalanche, it'll be running good. I'll take the extra 4L60, have it rebuilt, put it to the side. And if one of these bastards blows, I've got both cars running the same transmission. So I'll have an extra transmission, and then I'll do it again, have it rebuilt, and then put it in the next one. But what do you do when you got 3 transmissions and 2 of them are going to be bad? But what I'm honestly thinking on the Suburban is that I need to change the fluid, change the filter, and I need to change the shift solenoids. I think that's my issue with the Suburban, because it's not shifting like the Avalanche. It's long shifting, but it's not like a gear shifting, if that makes sense. Like, it's not the clutch slipping. It's just not shifting. And then when it does shift, it shifts. So, but yeah, man, I don't know what else to talk about. If you guys didn't see this week's video, go over and check it out. I don't know what the hell happened last month, but just yesterday's video alone has gotten more views in 24 hours than my videos have in the last 2 or 3 weeks. So thank you guys if you have watched it. I really appreciate it. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. It's comparison of pellets versus different targets. We got an onion, we've got water bottles, and we got canned meat. So it's a really interesting test, a lot of fun. And then tomorrow, because next week's going to be Easter, so next Friday will be our little Easter broadcast. But Wednesday, I'll have a special Easter program for you guys of something outdoors that we're doing up here. We're going to go film that tomorrow. I don't want to talk too much about it because it's really cool. So I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but it's going to be a lot of fun. The kids are going to have a blast. And it's going to be a lot of fun to film. I'm going to be strapping a GoPro to my kids. Fishing Holy Land. Oh, you're going to the Holy Lands? Nice. I wish I could go. I got to get fishing. But again, I can't win, man. You know, these trucks. I got to get the trucks done so that I can get to the damn boat so that I can go fish. And it just, fam, I tell you, man, it stresses me out. It really does. Just when I try to get ahead, I try to get even. I don't even want to get ahead. I just want to break even. I just want to, not asking for much, but I can't even do that. Trying. And you would think, oh no, Infantry, he's putting out a video every week and he's making a YouTube money. Yeah, no. We made $10 last month. $10, guys. That's how much YouTube paid me for a month's worth of work. But I'll get there. One day at a time, sweet Jesus. That's all I'm asking from you. That's it. Give me the strength to do every day what I have to do. So, Danny, what are gas prices like down in your way in South Florida? What is gas and diesel looking like right now? So I'm curious about that. And I know I said it before, guys. Please hit the thumbs up button. It really does help out a lot, and share this out. What do we got? 3 people in the chat. Probably going to go for about another 7 more minutes or so unless we get like a lot more people show up. But 4.25. Okay, that's regular unleaded. How much is diesel? Just curious. Kind of bummed that Mayhem never chimed back in with any info. But that's okay. What else can I tell you guys? Yeah, like I said, tomorrow we're gonna go do an event. And I know the event videos for some reason don't seem to do very well. Or at least the last one didn't. I'm hoping that you guys are gonna really like this one because it's really freaking cool what we're gonna go do. Easter wise. At least I really think it is. $5 a gallon. Wow. $4.58. Holy cow. Rate's got $5 a gallon. $5 a gallon for what, Coyote? Unleaded or diesel? Danny says he's got diesel's $4.58. That's not bad. Lost my GoPro somewhere. How the hell did you lose your GoPro somewhere? Well, I know. They're GoPros. Diesel 6. Wow. Diesel 6. I think we paid like $4.09. And then I used the Get Upside app. And I saved, it was like 5 cents a gallon. So I ended up like $1 something that I ended up saving on the Get Upside. If you guys haven't heard of this thing, and I'm not sponsored by them or anything, and I just started using it. It's called Get Upside app. And basically is different gas stations offer different incentives to go and buy their gas. So you might get 12 cents off a gallon. You might get 5 cents off a gallon. You might get 10 cents off a gallon. And then it all adds up. And then you can cash out anytime you want. And it goes to, your PayPal or to your bank account or however you set it up. But I've used it a few times. Matter of fact, here, I'll tell you. There's another way you can save a few dollars. But the thing of it is, you have to use now there's a lot of gas stations, but you have to use their gas station. For like Shell, Marathon. This is a month, okay? $10 for every friend you refer. Do they give me a code? Valid when you refer new users and they make their first purchase within the next 2 weeks. So, yeah. I don't know how it works. If you guys can like drop my name or something. All right. So here's an idea of how it works. So when you open it up, I currently have $8.30. Okay. When you open it up, that's what it looks like. Okay. It gives you a map with gas stations. There's Denny's. I get 7% off cash back or 7% cash back for shopping at Denny's. Now they have on the top, they have, where was it? Yeah, if you push it to the top left and go into the menus, you have history, you have cash out, you have free gas, you have invite friends, my referrals, profile, wallet, help, and inbox. And then you have claimed offers. So then it says nearby offers. So Denny's is a nearby offer, 7% cash back. Then you have Marathon gasoline at 5 cents a gallon, currently at $4.09, so it would put it at $4.03, 6 cents off a gallon. Circle K has got 5 cents off a gallon from $4.06 to putting it at $4.01. And then you got Shell. Now this is a big one, boys and girls. Shell is offering 19 cents off a gallon cash back. So at 408, you would be paying 408, but by the time you're done, it would be $3.89 per gallon. So you're still going to pay the 408 today, and then it's going to give you back your difference. All right, everybody understand that? 5 cents a gallon, 11 cents a gallon at Shell. 12 cents a gallon at Marathon. 17% cash back at 10 cents. You get 10 cents off a gallon cash back on regular and a 17% cash back on other things. Sunoco is sitting at 5 cents. So, I mean, you guys can see the list keeps going and 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 going. And there's the end. So, there's a lot of gas stations offering it. Now, it also changes by when you move and you drive and all that other stuff. It is a free app. It's 100% free. Like, I haven't found any catches, any glitches, or anything like that. Let me see if I can find a way to give you all a referral since I'm doing this, and maybe they can give me something in return. My referrals. 0 referrals by you. Invited. I invited one person. Okay, so you'd have to contact me to refer me, I think. Free gas. $10 one-time bonus for every gallon your friend buys. Oh, so you get $10 one-time bonus and 1 cent for every gallon your friend buys. Share Get Upside with friends and give them the extra 15 cents per gallon cash back the first time they use the app. You'll also get a one-time $10 bonus. Plus, you'll earn 1 cent per gallon for every gallon they buy in the future. Oh, here it is. There you go. All right, so here's my invite code. It's Infantry 3938. All caps. Infantry, INFANTRY 3938. So if you would kindly be enough and you do check this app out and you do decide to use it, please use my invite code when you sign up, because it would really be cool if you did. But it's really good, man. I've been using it a lot. As you can see, I'm up to $8.30 in cash back. It tells you right there, $8.30. Oh, I'm knocking stuff over. Oh, goodness, infantry. So, yeah, get GET Up UP Side app. And they have restaurants. They have different things that you can get offers on. Denny's. Where else did I see? There was a couple other ones that you could get for food and things like that. But it's worth giving a look at. And again, it's been saving me money. And right now, I need every penny I can get, because it all seems to be going back into these damn vehicles. So let me check the chat over here. 1 minute after the hour of 11 Eastern time. Let's go, bro. All right, so no comments, nobody's in here, guys. I'm gonna wrap things up. But yeah, if those of you are watching, you want to check out that Get Upside app. I gave you the code Infantry 30. I don't remember what it was, 3938, or 3936 or something like that. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. We've talked about enough. I pretty much covered everything I wanted to cover. I hope you guys did enjoy tonight's broadcast. And of course, if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to write to me at infantryoutdoors.com. And with that said, pick up your merch, grab the new t-shirts, have some fun with them. Sorry I don't speak Karen. And like I said, the Buck Off shirt is now available on our website and in the links below, as well as on Amazon. And Amazon, all you gotta do is type in Infantry Outdoors. So, fam, y'all have a wonderful and amazing night. May God richly bless you in all you do. Thank you for your continued support on my channel and all that I do. And I hope that you have an amazing weekend. And I hope that this and all of my adventures here on the program inspire you to get outdoors. Take care, everybody. Have a great night.
Infantry Outdoors live stream is brought to you in part by Silver Connections Group, a digital marketing agency providing website development, Google boosting, social media management, and so much more. Visit them online at silverconnectionsmobile.com or call today. Also by water purification products, pure water at your fingertips, providing the complete package, including sales, installation, and service, fully licensed and insured. Visit them at waterpurificationproducts.com or give them a call today. Pure water is at your fingertips. And Mayhem Studios for all your multimedia needs. They'll give your videos a professional look. Contact them at mayhemstudios@yahoo.com. And also, don't forget, use promo code INFANTRY to unlock more savings.